I've done it. I finally found the perfect phone. The phone that checks like all the boxes that I've been looking for. And a smartphone, but that also is a little bit on the dumb side. It is the Unihertz Jelly Star, and I am obsessed with this little nugget. It is literally like a jelly bean slash nugget hybrid, but yet so powerful. It has like 256 gigabytes, I think, of memory, which is crazy. It's the same amount that I have on my previous phone, which is the Razr Plus from 2023. And I love this phone so much, but I need a detox. I need a bit of a detox from this whole always staring at a screen moment. I find myself opening this so often. Like, it is such a distraction. And I just needed something that would help me focus and wean in my ADHD and like totally, give me moments away from a screen. And this having two screens, I rarely even check the front one, and I always open it, and it's just like that habit. It's like this weird habit forming thing in the brain to check your screens. And I mean, like, these corporations have engineered it where we are just like addicted to our screens. It's like statistically, scientifically known at this point. So that's why I was like, I need a phone. But I want a phone that is a little bit on the dumb side. The first phone that I tried was that Barbie phone by, I think it's NMD. And I tried that Barbie phone because I love cute kawaii shit. And I miss the days of fun, like, technology that was, like, so, like, just interesting, branded fun. And nowadays, all these phones are, like, little, not even little, more like 6-inch or bigger screens that are just like rectangle black boxes. And I'm just like, they have us so addicted to them. So I tried, after my Razr Plus from 2023, one of my dream phones, and tried the Barbie phone. And that was earlier this year. The Barbie phone has its own operating system. I absolutely hate it. It's not its own operating system, but it's kind of like, oh my God, it literally is. If you're looking for a really dumb phone, that's the phone to get. Like, you cannot download anything from the Google Play Store. So you cannot download any of your typical apps. Like, nothing. Spotify, nothing. And I was just like, okay. Even texting on that phone was hell. I was just like, I can't do this. I was like trying to text my mom, and I'm just like, I can't even send a text really quickly. So if you want a dumb phone, that phone is definitely one to get. Very similar to a Nokia phone that's still available, like a standard flip phone. So I had to send that back. It was awful. I hated it. It was very cute, but I hated it. And I had my eye on the Unihertz Jelly phones for a while, but particularly the Jelly Star, because it's so freaking cute. I was just like, this phone is so cute. It was just like, I don't know. I just imagined it because, like, I've always been, like, really into, like, Japanese, like, street style and, like, anime and stuff. And it just, like, gives me that early 2000s vibe of, like, Harajuku girls, like, having their phones or something, like, dangling off of them. Phones in the early 2000s literally gave us so many possibilities. And I don't know what happened. I mean, I know iPhone came along and happened, and then every single company started going towards that route. That's a whole nother story. But the early 2000s had such fun phones. And this phone reminds me of phones from the early 2000s that I definitely would have had in my pocket, but especially if it was flip phone, it reminds me of those Motorola phones, the sidekicks where you do like this. It's so cute. I put carabiners on mine, and I got these carabiners from the Dollar Tree. Yes, which everything is not $1, but these were like $1.25 for a pack of 2. And I got this one from another pack from them also. And I already had this little clear chain, so it's like easy for me to hold it. The unboxing of this was really easy, really fun. So my previous phones, I always really got like refurbished. And I had this one refurbished. My previous phone before this phone was a Pixel 5 that I also got refurbished. Love her. She's very cute and she's compact. I never really liked huge phones. And I've never really had an unboxing experience like I did with the Unihertz Jelly Star. It's so cute. It totally matches the aesthetic of the phone. Like, the box is completely holographic and just like so cute. The packaging is really cute. And this phone is 200. I think it retails for like 215 now. I feel like when it was first introduced, it was something cheaper. But I got mine from Dumb Wireless. And they also have like a special limited edition, like green version over at Dumb Wireless. Love Dumb Wireless. They're so cool. But I decided to go for the blue because I'm very much of a blue person. Like, I've always loved blue clear tech. But then when I got it, I will say I realized that the blue isn't as clear. Like, it's a clear phone, but once you put the included case on it, you really can't even see that it's clear. Like, it almost looks like a blue phone, but like a tinge of black to it. Also, I will say that the case that comes with it, it gets so fingerprinty and like oily. I'm like, I've only had this phone for a weekend and it's already looking, the case is already looking a bit dingy. But I will say I'm glad it includes a case. I love that it includes a case. It includes a screen protector. It already comes with a screen protector on it also. I noticed at first I thought this was just like the little seal that you take off when you first get, you know how like when you get a new product, you take that little seal off. But actually no, it comes with an installed screen protector and it also comes with one that's included. So that's amazing, because most phones, when you buy them now, they barely even come with like a charger. But like, it came with a charger, it came with the SIM card remover, it came with a case, it came with a lanyard. I don't really like the lanyard. I like things a bit more decorative, but it came with like a Unihertz branded lanyard strap. And yeah, and I love that the case even has like little areas where you can tie things on. I also love that you can put an SD card in here. I've had SD cards that I've used forever. Back when I had an LG phone, I had an SD card with so much music on it. And I found that SD card and I was able to load it up in here. So you can load up an SD card with like photos, videos, music, whatever. I'm just like, I'm a little obsessed. I'm just like, how hasn't other like companies done this? Like, this is crazy. Like, I feel like so many corporations out there are all about, they're hungry for money. They want us to keep scrolling. They want us to be addicted. Instagram has more ads than ever. Even Grindr has more ads than ever. It's ridiculous. But like, all these corporations have so many ads and they just want us to keep scrolling. Stay on the app, stay on the app, stay at the screen, stay at the screen. And I needed a detox from all of that because I feel like it's literally engineering our brain to just like be tuned to our screens. Because you even hear about like, I think it's Gen Z, that they just give you that blank stare because they're like buffering. I'm just like, is it because they were addicted to screens? Now keep in mind, I am a 80s baby and I grew up in the 90s during like the beginning of the internet when it came into homes and everything. But we always had the internet like on our desktops, and then it became laptops. And now it's not even just the internet. Because it's not even just internet browsing. It's like the social media apps and all the apps that are just like, they want to like get us in the screen permanently. And I'm just like, I don't want that. I don't want it. So I am so thankful to Unihertz. This is not sponsored. They did not send me this phone, even though I did send an email and ask them, but I never got a reply. But I'm happy for Dumb Wireless, who had this. I think they had it priced. I think Unihertz has it for like $219. Dumb Wireless had it on sale for $209. And then I got a 10% discount. So it made it after, and I got free shipping. So after tax and everything, it was just like, yeah, there wasn't a tax. It was like $190 something. So I was like really happy because it's so good. I think it's like 6 or 8 megabytes. Sorry, 6 or 8, whatever. The RAM is like 6 or 8. And so it totally operates like so smoothly. This is my background on it. I love it. You can put any background in it. The screen is so bright. It has a fingerprint And sometimes it doesn't work. Like, you can open it with like your fingerprint. Okay, so it worked. It opened. Oh, it flashed. But yeah, that's one of the highlights of when you get a notification. You can set the LED lights to do whatever, but literally when you get a notification, you literally can have it where it flashes. And I noticed that here it is with it just like on. So it'll flash like when you have a notification. You can use it like a little flashlight. It can sync to music. It can sync to your voice. I love it. I think it's so cute. It's very based kind of off of the Nothing phone, but I feel like their other phone, the Unihertz Luna, it's more so based on the Nothing phone, while this is just cute. And I applaud them for doing such like fun like customizations to phones. I downloaded the Niagara launcher for like a simpler, you know, experience or whatever. And I just think it's like so efficient and cute. I love it. Spotify, everything works beautifully on it because it comes with Android 13. So it has Android 13, which I think Android is now on 15. So not that far behind. And this phone, I believe, was introduced in 2024. 2023 or 2022. I don't know, but it has Android 13. And it works so efficiently and fast. Like, even typing on it, and I have big man hands, even typing on it is like not that hard because I can easily send, that's me texting my mom, love you, have a good day. But like, it's so easy. Like, I can literally type on this phone, like whatever. But it's even better because you can also do the voice typing because it is Android, and you literally can just speak into it and voila, it's written out for you. The sound, amazing. It only has like one speaker on it, but it sounds so good and loud coming out of this little chicken nugget. I was like shocked. It sounds amazing, and not amazing. It's not like a Pixel like sound, you know what I mean? It's not like gonna be the sound that you get out of this huge thing, but it packs a punch in this little nugget. Camera sucks. I wouldn't say it sucks because that makes it sound really bad. I would say the camera is just not, if you're used to like a Pixel camera or an iPhone camera, like the video and the photos are not going to be the same. So don't expect it. I would say it's definitely much better than the Barbie phone. Like, this is leagues out of the Barbie phone. Like, the Barbie phone is actually a dumb phone. Like, I know there's a market for people who actually want dumb phones, and that's something that's like more a dumb phone. Like, you get the Big Me, there's like so many other like dumb phones out there now, the light phone, etc. And I don't think any of their cameras are really that great, and they're definitely not on par when it comes to like a Pixel or like iPhone. But the camera on this is sufficient. It allows you to scan things. It allows you to take photos, for sure. You definitely can take photos, but they just won't be like clarity, and like, you know, the lighting on it is not that great when it comes to photos, but overall, I'm pretty impressed from this little nugget. But you can tuck it in your pocket. You can clip it onto like your pants. Well, if you put a carabiner on it, like I did. I also have this carabiner, which I love, but it's so heavy. I'm impressed. Overall, I give this phone like a 98 out of 100. If they fixed the camera, it would definitely be 115% stars, 18 stars. I don't know. But I love it. Performance-wise, it's so good. And I've had it for a weekend. Oh my God, battery life, amazing. Now, I've seen complaints about battery life, on Reddit and stuff, but the battery life on this phone, in my experience, is amazing. I charged it when I first got it. It was already charged to like 50%, and I saw it rapidly decreasing, but that's because when you first get a phone, it's like doing all this updating, it's updating your apps, etc, etc. Switching over from the Razor to this, with like a USB, not a USB cord, but USB cord. Yeah, USB cord, was really fast and so efficient. But yeah, that first like hour, the battery drained really quickly because it was doing so much work. It literally was just downloading my life. It's good because this battery is working amazing now. Like, yesterday I was out pretty much half of the day and I didn't charge it all day, and then at the end of the night I still had 40% battery. And I think it's because the screen is so small and all the operating things on here, like the actual like hardware, like the screen, the speakers, all that stuff is smaller. So it's taking up less battery. I think this has like 2000 megahertz or whatever battery. And this has, I think, a 3,000, I don't know, child, numbers. But this phone lasts me over a day. And then at night I charged it and it charged so quick. It got from like 40% to like 100 in like 35 minutes. Cause yeah, I charged it right before I was getting ready for bed. You know, like, you know, you go get ready for bed. And then I went back to it. I was like, because it has like an LED up here when it's charging. I love that also because most phones don't have any LED on them at fucking all. Like, I loved it when you were able to like see like when a phone was charging, notifications. This has one on the front, a tiny one on the front when it's charging. It turns like from red to green when it's charged, but it also has the lights for notifications and stuff on the back. But I came back from getting ready for bed and it was green. And I was like, wait, this phone is charged already? Shocking. And so then I unplugged it because I didn't want it charging overnight because I hear that's bad for phones. But I think this phone is smart enough to know when it's charged. Because once it's charged, it says charge, 100% charge, and it doesn't say still charging. And I came back and I unplugged it. And then I put on the calm rain sounds from when I'm asleep, and it was still unplugged all night. Then when I woke up, it was still at like 70, 80%. And keep in mind, this was all night while using the speaker. So it was efficiently still doing its thing, and I still had like 70% of battery, which is amazing. Unheard of. So I'm thoroughly impressed with this phone. I am so happy I invested in it so far. I will keep a watch on the screen, make sure it doesn't get damaged, but so far it's all good. It picks up fingerprints so badly. I do wish it was more clear. And I feel like in the promotional photos, they have it like very clear. I think it's because of the lighting that it looks so clear in the promotional photos, because for me, it looks almost opaque when you put the case on, and you should definitely have the case on because it's plastic and you don't want it to like crack or whatever. But child, this phone look opaque, but it's okay. I still love it. You still see a tinge of the blue, and I also like how the case kind of gives it a luminosity to it, even though it picks up fingerprints like crazy. This case looks like I've had it for like 100 years, and that's one downside about having such a like unique phone, is that you're not going to easily find cases for it. There are cases and screen protectors on Amazon. Thankfully, some people have made some, but yeah, this is the Unihertz little nugget. And I'm so in love with it. I'm so in love with it. In love. I love it. It's so cute. And I'm really thrilled with it. And I'm happy I invested in something that will help me mentally also, because picking up this little nugget is so cute. But also not just picking it up to just scroll. I actually downloaded no social media on this. I was like, if I want to use social media, I'll use it like we used to when we had like Facebook. Was it Facebook? No, it was MySpace. And we used to like log on to our desktops. I'm going to be doing that with my Pixel or my Razor. I keep them in a drawer, and whenever I want to check my social media, I'll just check it there. Yeah, but that's my review of the Unihertz Jelly Star. Absolutely love it. The speakerphone is great. Everything is great about it. I have no complaints. I'm so impressed. And I think you will be too if you get one. So if you're someone like me, loves early 2000s, nostalgia, fun, things, accoutrements, and you want to down your screen time, I definitely suggest picking up one of these. For the price, it's amazing. And that's all I'm gonna say. Not sponsored. If you like this video and you want to see more of moi, that's me, definitely like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Who knows what it may be. Bye.